Okay, so I'm Tsano from Zimbabwe. I'm here in Utrecht City and Shelter City program being implemented by the municipality of Utrecht and PBI, Peace Brigade International, which works with human rights defenders. I'm an advocate and an activist advocating for the rights of people living with HIV and also for the transgender and intersex community. Transmart Trust is an organization which I co-founded with some of the trans women who felt that their voice was being, they were not being recognized. And we started as a small group, and eventually we grew up from being in one city to about 5 provinces. One of our goals is to actually have the, there are some criminalization laws which prevent the transgender and intersex from living their full potential. And we are advocating for those laws to be removed and also to have the transgender and intersex community recognized or being offered health care services, having gender-affirming health care so that they can live to their full potential as well. We are also trying to make sure that their human rights are recognized. As Transmart, we are engaging with the health care providers. We are also engaging with the relevant ministries. And in Zimbabwe, what we call gatekeepers are people with power who can be a bridge between the community and the government. And those are the traditional leaders, the chiefs, and the religious leaders. So we try as much as possible to engage with those. We do have a challenge now which affects our work. Like most families, they don't understand when we try to help their children who are born as transgender and intersex. They feel that we are recruiting people to do homosexuality. And sometimes they accept what we are doing. Sometimes they even become violent because they don't understand. Traditional leaders, especially chiefs, we have been working with them under the HIV program. And then we approach them like with the theme of leaving no one behind to actually help end HIV. So we use the HIV as an entry point to talk about the transgender and intersex issues. Another challenge is with the anti-gender movement, which is out there. We normally don't know who they are. Some of the organizations and partners that we work with, we give them our information when we are doing programs with them, but we don't know where the information is going. We don't know whether we'll be safe or not. At Transmart, we came up with some income generating projects. Some of the livelihoods that we are doing is we managed to buy a machine, a sewing machine, which we are using to make some African bags and some appliques. This gives us the money or the resources to actually help our community, especially those who have been chased away from home, and also to pay for their school fees, for those who are still going to school, to buy their uniforms and books. And I think our project has been recognized now regionally, at home, and even at international platforms. For me, I'm trying to move out of a space where I'm donor dependent. I don't like people to give me like, okay, we are giving you some clothes, we are giving you some money, but I want people to teach us how to make our own clothes, how to make our own money. So Shelter City to me it's like a space or a program which allows us as human rights defenders to actually concentrate on our well-being as individuals, and also have time to take a break from the work that we are doing. And also it's a space which we are offered to interact with other human rights defenders from other countries, and mostly to look at safety and security for us as human rights defenders. Yeah. Besides the weather, I think it's a beautiful city with beautiful buildings, and I love the canals and the malls, the shops. Yeah. For me, it's just like, yeah, it's another world. I'm experiencing a lot. I'm seeing a lot, and one of my favorite places is the mall. For me, Shelter City has been an eye-opener. There are things which we were afraid of. As human rights defenders, we were really afraid of so many things, especially when it comes to security, our well-being. But I think with the interaction that I'm getting from other Shelter City participants, you then find out that just by sharing, you then like, okay, so sometimes the things that I thought were not, I could not do it, I can actually do it because these are, they are also doing it. It's like you link and learn from others. For me, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, which I'm going to take back home. And I just wish and hope that this program continues. We really need the support as human rights defenders, especially when you are working with the transgender and intersex community, which is not recognized in your country, and the difficulties that we face. We really need the support. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.